I remember my sister and her boyfriend at the time were gonna like go on a date to go see that movie, and I literally like forced myself into their car. I third wheeled. Sat down in the theater and cried when Optimus Prime died.
Oh no!
Damn, I guess you never watched the 1980s version.
It was like such a moving movie for me, man.
The 1980s version was horrible, dude.
It was crazy though.
Died.
It was crazy
Don't
too
you
because he
love that
died.
movie?
He died like
He died of cancer in like a hospital bed.
in which one?
He's like,
It's time for
Yeah, they had a huge hospital bed.
Dude, that's how he dies.
Red means
Rolling.
I
recording.
would like to formally introduce, congratulate, I don't know the word I'm looking for, everyone to the Nondescript Video Podcast. 3 weeks now with videos, and might I say, we perhaps have 2 cams rolling as we speak.
that's right.
For a second, I thought you were saying this was like the 3-week anniversary of the Nondescript Video
That's
Club.
what
And
I
I was
thought.
like, at first I was like, holy shit, it's been 3 weeks already.
That was my literal thought process when he was like, "It's been 3 weeks."
It's been
I was like,
3
wow.
weeks.
It really
Holy
has been 3
shit,
weeks.
time flies.
Holy moly!
It's been 3 months, honestly, just
Yeah.
about. We've grown,
This is episode 14.
I think.
Holy
14 weeks. That's more than 3 months.
How long did you guys think this would go for? I gave it like a month and a half.
Yeah, I thought we'd be
I gave it until
Sued.
I got bored.
Are you
dead.
bored?
I gave it
Yeah,
until the
we'll
end
see.
of time.
Let's see.
not
Let's see
any-
if this makes it
guess
to
I
the
was the
upload.
Till
only
the
one
end
that
of the
I-
universe.
But yeah, that's cool. I wonder who's on the podcast this week.
Hello, I'm Luke.
Oh, we're doing real names. Let's go. Peter.
First time
Damn
real
it.
names.
All right, Ben.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
That's not his real
Uh-oh.
name.
Fuck you. It's not your fucking name.
I
What
was.
is it then?
Mhm.
Why do you
Cam.
ask for our names every time? What
I
do
was
you
gonna
want?
say. I was gonna.
Computer, what's his
Cam.
name? I just remembered we had a computer.
Yeah, we
back
have
there.
the supercomputer.
I'm kind of disappointed we did
You're
real
super-
names. I wanted to say Billy Jameson.
You still can't.
All right, I'll go back.
Can
and
we
then-
redo
All right,
that? Can we
Let's
redo that?
just
Back in.
restart the episode.
Rewind.
Do a rewind.
Man, I wonder who's on the podcast this week. I hope people know our actual names.
I'm Lick Balls Jones.
Oh man, I'm Peter.
I'm Bard.
I'm Christopher.
Why do you
Yeah,
guys always
live
do this
Chris
to me?
Cam.
What if we have new viewers? They won't know who we are. No.
It's okay.
What if we have nude
It
viewers?
doesn't matter. They don't care.
Do you
who
really
we
want
are.
people in the?
I do.
Do you really want people naked in their beds thinking about our real names, dude?
No.
Because
Yeah,
that's
dude,
weird.
Somebody could jack off to my real name.
How do you guys feel about the
If they know
fact
it.
that
And then they'll steal it, dude. If somebody jacks off to your name, you can't. It's like Spirited Away.
I thought you were gonna say it's like Death Note.
Yeah, that'd be better. Yeah.
They-
Somebody. That's how the Death Note works.
You just
You have
jack
to
off to
write
that.
in somebody's name, and then you have to just like nut in the
The
pages
Death
and
Note.
shut it.
It must be sealed
When they
with
die.
a crisper.
Dude, you know have you seen Death Note?
Yes.
You know the very end scene when like lights like surrounded in that warehouse, and he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Let's see if it's real
Mhm.
or fake," and he turns around. It's him.
Absolutely wax.
Speaking of recent animes that came out last night, I expect everyone else probably went to give an in-depth discussion on the new Dragon Ball Z movie, Dragon Ball Superhero. How do you guys feel about it? I know you guys all went and watched it
So
opening
the
night.
weather's pretty crazy.
I think it's awesome that they put him in Fortnite. That's
That's pretty cool.
that's what I
know people,
that's what I
people
think
on the cast seem
personally.
not to be as excited, but I'm just gonna say, Gohan hit a new form, and Piccolo might have hit a new form too, and it was pretty cool.
Bulma was hitting my form.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
speaking of
Bulma.
Bulma,
Yo.
like a quarter of the way through the movie, they just got so horny for Bulma. There's just a shot, and it's just her ass just on the screen, the whole frame for like 30 seconds, just her ass
And the-
shaking around as she's looking for like something in a drawer.
Fucking theater
And-
goes, yo!
Well, yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Some guy in the
Yes.
theater, I was sitting, he went, "Yo, Vegeta's so lucky."
Dude.
This guy got so jealous of Vegeta
I
because
wish I could
he
grip.
wifed up on him.
I mean, like, he did win so hard. He's like 5'4". His name is Vagina. Like, and he's got a super hot
He's
wife,
got a
dude.
super sexy cartoon wife.
They also make it like heavily imply. It's not even heavily imply. They have a recurring joke where the point of the Dragon Balls is you collect them all, you get to make 3 wishes. So
Right.
Bulma,
Have they
Has
ever
that
made
happened?
a wish?
Has that happened?
I've never seen them make
Does
a
anyone
wish.
have all Dragon
Do they
Balls?
ever make
they
a
do
wish?
it. Yeah, they make a bunch.
Oh. Will they get the
make
Dragon
a
Balls?
bunch.
Yeah.
Wait, so shouldn't the story be
Do they get
over
rid
then
of
if they get
cancer?
the
Well, so
Yeah,
every
that's
time
the-
you make a wish on you make your 3 wishes, they like scatter. And
Yeah.
you have to refine them all.
Oh, it's like
Bulma
fucking Mario Party.
Kind
It's
of, but
like,
Bulma made a technology pretty much like a little radar, the Dragon
Gotta get 10
radar,
coins.
where she can track where the Dragon Balls are. So she just makes wishes and then recollects them and just keeps making wishes. And every wish she
That's
makes,
so easy.
How
it's-
did they?
Well, that's the
How do
point.
they have
So like the Dragon
problems?
Ball at this point in the series, the Dragon Balls pretty much mean nothing. Like they
Yeah.
don't mean anything towards the story. They're just there and to emphasize it so much. Bulma just keeps making wishes to make her look younger and have a fatter ass.
Damn.
That's
So,
so sad.
do the Dragon Balls come from like a dragon's nuts? Like, is it like?
Well,
a-
there's
is it-
multiple dragons with Dragon Balls. There's
Do dragons have many balls? Do they have like
well,
7?
so we've seen the
balls,
Namekian dragon and the Namekian planet, whose name is like Plotu or something. And then you have Shenron, which is
Stupid name.
Earth is Dragon Ball, and then we've seen the universe with Dragon Balls, which are the size of planets.
Oh,
God. And
I
you
know
can
those
only-
things are filled
You
with
can
cum,
only
dude.
make then each dragon has different like rules according to their Dragon
Right.
Balls. But if you get all the planetary Dragon Balls, then you can make
How do
any
you
wish.
get a planetary Dragon Ball?
Well,
How do you
that's
get
well,
one?
How do you
that's
hold
from-
that?
Guess
How do you
we'll just
carry
have
it?
to watch it to
Well,
find
that's
out.
from
How
the
do you push
destroyer
them all in the
gods
same place
get
to make a
collect them. The
wish?
destroyer gods protect them, but they got all brought together because they were the tournament of the universes. Whatever universe won, that warrior got to make a wish.
So do they
But
ever?
each universe got destroyed when you lost.
Have they ever wished that like for the cure for cancer?
Funny you bring that
like
up.
the end
so,
of heart disease?
In Dragon Ball Z, there's an arc where there's Future Trunk, as you
Yeah,
guys know. Trunks.
Goku fucking dies
Yeah.
of a disease.
So yeah,
right?
Goku. It's,
He dies of cancer.
Yeah, so
He
Trunk
does, basically, yeah.
Trunk made a device
He
that
gets
could go back
TB.
in time to give Goku a pill that would cure his heart disease. He would have got 10 years later, which would have brought the destruction of Cell when he would have came, and that would have made the Future Trunk arc go.
So when
Where
Goku gets heart-
Goku
So
can
when
beat
Goku gets heart
Superman,
disease,
But
all
can
of a
he
sudden
beat?
it's,
But can he
Well-
beat heart disease?
Well, Goku's also has died too, and they had to get the Dragon Balls to wish him back. And also,
Oh,
you
I'm-
can only
I'm
wish
sure.
you can only wish the Shenron Dragon Balls. You can only wish one person. You can only wish.
Why are you laughing?
I already know this is gonna look in the fucking supercut. It's gonna piss me off.
It's gonna. This is in the supercut. This is gonna be a really long,
gonna-
sped up segment. It's gonna. It's gonna be-
I know.
He's gonna put a bunch of fart
And it's
noises
gonna put like
over
fucking
it.
Naruto behind
Like,
there. and Fortnite Goku.
yeah.
But speaking of the Shenron Dragon Balls, you can only be wished back once. So Krillin actually died twice, who is the wife or the husband of.
Goku.
Wait, don't tell me.
Naruto.
Boruto.
The girl with the blue hair.
That's Bulma. Android
Oh,
17.
fuck.
Wait.
Android, yeah.
Yeah, who's an android,
They're
but
in
they
the big blue
programmed her to have
house.
reproductive
Wait.
parts, so they have a kid now.
Oh yeah. Wait, does Krillin have anything down there? Or just
They
like
both
9
have
dots.
reproductive
He's got
parts.
9 little
He's
penises.
got 9 little penis dots. But yeah, so Krillin's died twice, which is why they had to get the Mechian Dragon Balls before they got destroyed by the evil Frieza.
Mhm.
Oh my
So
god.
Goku
Right,
already used
okay.
his one life back unless they get the Universal Dragon Balls at
When-
this point.
when
Is
do they-
Frieza friends with Fridge?
Frieza's actually back now.
He's actually brothers with
so
Cooler.
it's funny. we're talking about the
Refrigerator.
Dragon
That's
Balls.
canon,
so,
right?
You know,
Frieza and refrigerator.
Frieza is, it's the ultimate baddie in Dragon
Wait,
Ball.
isn't Cooler his brother for real?
Cooler
Cooler.
is related to him. Yeah.
Cooler.
There
yeah,
is
that's
a
their
real
actual
character?
guy named
No
Cooler.
way.
Yeah, I have an
Frieza
action-
and Cooler are
I have a
brothers, dude.
figure
Oh
of
my
Cooler.
God.
He's
Whoa.
dope.
What
There's
is?
Cooler, and then there's
Has he got like a blue shirt with white hair,
Cooler
like
looks
the,
dope.
the
Cooler is
classic?
fucking
He's
dope.
He's got a little.
He's got a
whirlpool
whirlpool.
logo.
DBZ.
This
There's
is funny
also
stuff,
there's
guys.
also
This is
Satan.
good stuff.
Satan's in
This
the
is good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
That's cool.
Really good.
Cooler's pretty cool.
He kind of does look like a whirlpool cooler, actually.
He does look like he's
I think
like
he
cold.
looks like
Like, if you touch
Mewtwo's
him-
dad.
I would put a beer in that.
He does.
There's as you know, a big thing in Dragon Ball is they
I'd put a beer in that.
they
Take it to the
keep,
beach.
they keep
place
changing
it.
forms to get stronger. Frieza has a form where he just looks like a xenomorph,
Right.
where he's
And-
like a giant xenomorph head and stuff.
And they pointed out, they're like, you look like a xenomorph.
pretty much.
And then
Where
he
was I
calls
going
them
with this? There was
monkeys.
something I wanted to say.
Who goes Super Saiyan? What is that like?
Saiyans do. So Frieza wiped out the
Why
Saiyan
even?
race, but now there's only a couple Saiyans left. So you got Goku, you got the king of the Saiyans, the king's son of the Saiyans, Vegeta, and then Broly, who had the last movie, Dragon Ball Broly, who was also a Saiyan, and then there's Gohan, who's part Saiyan. Where, it's Goku's kid. But also you have his bitch fucking wife, Chi-Chi. Fuck Chi-Chi.
Is
the biggest fucking cunt.
is Naruto in this, or is that just totally
well, so
a different
they did a
thing?
crossover.
teasing
They
now.
did well, no,
You
that-
fucking rascal.
Oh,
no, that's a
rascal.
valid point. So they did a crossover anime.
Kind of like the
Naruto,
Timmy and Jimmy.
Yeah, but it was
Jimmy
Naruto,
Timmy Power
Dragon
Hours.
Ball,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It was One Piece, and they all competed in like Olympic matches. You know who won? Dragon
Monkey
Ball,
D. Luffy.
because of
The One
King
Piece.
Satan or whatever the guy's name is. I can't remember his name.
Okay.
Or Herschel, I guess you could call him as his real name. He's just like-
Herschel.
yeah, he's like imagine like Hulk.
Chi-Chi,
Imagine-
Bulma.
Well, so
Goku,
Herschel is
Paul.
Gohan wife's dad. So he's like Hulk Hogan kind of, but he's always just there whenever they defeat like the big baddie. It's him who's there. So Earth's realm thinks he's the strongest guy in the world, but he's weak as shit.
Oh. Bad.
Is anyone else like really horny?
Is anyone else?
I can keep going. Don't
Does anyone else got like a big wet stain
keep
in their
going.
pants?
Yeah, I got a huge pre-stain.
Just like get the.
That was
Oh,
Dragon
it's
Ball
slimy down
Superhero. My review is go watch it.
Wow.
My
Play
review is
Fortnite.
Gohan. Watch it.
Yeah, go
The
on,
movie.
dude.
You
I was
son
so
of a
happy.
bitch.
Vegeta
Gohan.
and Goku were like kind of in the movie for a couple minutes. I saw Gohan and Piccolo, which are like the two of the coolest characters. No Yamcha though, so I duck.
Pinocchio.
Yamcha, Piccolo.
The blackest Dragon Ball Z
No,
character.
that's King Popo.
No, it's oh
What?
god.
Have you seen King Popo?
Yeah, they had to
Supercomputer, show us King Popo.
No,
He better
don't
not
show
be.
King
He better not
Popo.
be an ape or something.
You,
Well, so the Saiyans
have you
can
not
actually,
seen what King Popo looks like?
I don't know. No.
So the
It's
Saiyans
not
can
good.
I'm
actually
gonna
go.
find
in-
It's not
out.
good.
The Saiyans
gonna
can
find
go.
out.
The Saiyans can go monkey form. Oh, it's Mr. Popo.
Okay.
I
It's-
think this is going
Saiyans
somewhere
King-
bad.
Oh, I do know this. Okay.
He's not in the movies anymore, which
It's like
kind of
Jinx
sucks.
from Pokemon.
Yeah,
Kinda,
the
but
original
Jinx is still
Jinx.
around.
They changed Jinx though,
Jinx to be
so that
purple.
her face is like blue, like a big blue.
The funny part about Frieza is he called everyone monkey, especially Saiyans.
Right? He does get racist.
That's
And
kind
then
of
if you look in the
problematic.
dub, there's a part where you meet Goku black, and a guy goes, "It's okay, he's white."
like Roseanne. He
Uh,
just took some Ambien and accidentally. Was it? Is that Roseanne? Roseanne Barr? Who
I have
took-
no
she like
idea.
took some Ambien and then she tweeted
Got
that a
racist?
black
Yeah.
congresswoman
Oh,
was
yeah,
like
yeah,
an
yeah.
ape or something.
Yeah,
she got
yeah,
kicked
yeah.
off for sure.
Sorry, I was super.
She got kicked off 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Of Roseanne.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, what happened? They kicked Roseanne off her own show, right?
Yeah, and they
and
renamed
she died
it.
in the show.
Yeah.
right?
Did she die?
Yeah, she, at
Yeah,
the
they
very
killed
end
her
of
off.
the
No.
episode, she
They
dies.
killed her off. Yeah.
She dies of like cancer or something.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and John Goodman's like, "Oh, Roseanne, no,
She's fucking dead."
Apparently the show is like pretty successful still. I think. And what's
It's
their
called
name?
like The Carpenters or something.
Yeah, it's whatever their last
It's like
name
their
is.
last name.
I never liked that show. I always wanted to sort of watch George
Literally
Lopez
not
and
seen a
stuff.
single
I always
What
want to
if
watch
they killed off-
Curious
Show for
George.
moms.
What if they killed off George Lopez in the George
Oh
Lopez
my God,
show?
dude.
Like he's like, I got cancer.
His head is fucking big. I don't blame him.
What does he say in that show? He's got a bunch of Yeah.
He doesn't say that. He definitely doesn't
Voice
say
of
that.
Mio.
He says like I don't remember.
He says, "I got this," right?
Oh yeah,
I got this.
I got
And his mom comes in the room. He's like, "Fuck you,
like
George."
George, this is chemotherapy. This is unlike anything you've ever faced
Well,
before.
I'm kind of shocked they haven't figured out.
I got this.
I don't know why it took him. I know why it took him so long to figure out he had cancer. Have
No,
ever
you
seen-
don't.
Have you ever seen Baby George Lopez in the show?
Yeah, when they make his
What?
Yeah, have
tiny
you never
body
seen-
and they
Oh,
put his head
yeah.
on
Yeah,
it.
they just give him the
That's
regular.
so
Just give him his
scary.
regular head, but it's on a
What
baby
is it with
body.
putting George Lopez's head on?
They just
on
they just
shit?
want to put it
Well,
on
they
anything.
can, I don't know.
Fucking
Shark Boy and Lava
yeah,
Girl.
Mr.
Spy Kids?
I remember
right?
being a kid and watching that movie, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and being like, "What movies can be bad?" Like, I'm like
The-
that was the first movie as a kid where I was like, "This is a
Chuck
bad
and
movie."
Lava Girl is cool.
The image of George
fucking hated
Lopez.
it.
What is that? What is his character in that movie?
Mr. Electric.
Mr. Electric.
He's like the big
They
ball.
they put so little effort into that.
It looks
Really?
It's just-
terrible.
a ball with
Even-
lightning coming
Well, I
out
had
of
more
it.
effort into
God.
it. That because same director. That film or Spy Kids 3D. Which one had more effort put into?
Definitely
Kids 3D.
Spy
Kids
Kids
3D
I
3D.
is
actually
definitely a
enjoy
better
that.
I
movie.
like
I like
Spy
him. I'm
Kids
just saying
3D.
look
They
wise.
got
'cause that movie,
Stallone in there.
that movie looks like
I
shit.
it up.
I think
Three,
they,
two, 1, go!
I know, but Shark Boy and Lava Girl looks immensely
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna
bad.
be honest. I said it was good. I never seen the movie, but I had some of the McDonald's Happy Meal toys,
And they were
pretty cool.
awesome.
They were. They had stickers that came with some.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think that's one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I think it's fucking unbearable.
You didn't like it as a kid, even?
As a child who I was entertained by like fucking anything.
Yeah.
Like show me like a stick figure fight on YouTube and I'm rewatching it like 10 times. and I'm watching Shark Boy and Lava Girl like what is this shit? Like this is I'm like this is worthless. It looks terrible by like
does,
any
yeah.
metric.
Can we put up
It's-
all of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3 seconds
But you gotta
up
add-
on
you gotta
the on the
add
TV?
Show Shark Boy.
It's being beamed
Show you put Shark Boy and Lava Girl on the computer.
Did you know? So you talked about that stick figure guy on YouTube. You know they made a fucking movie.
Stick figures on YouTube.
I
they
think
made 'em-
yeah, I think I know what
Happy
you're talking
Wheels the
about.
movie.
I'm pretty sure I like saw the trailer
Damn it.
for it,
You-
or there was like a Kickstarter or something.
Probably. What I was getting at though, I fell down a rabbit hole over the week, where I was just looking up like random old YouTubers. I'm listening to like an old like podcast from like 2006 right now, and they're talking about like old YouTubers. I'm like, I have no idea who these people are, and they have like 10K subscribers, and they were making it seem like they're like.
That was big back
They,
then.
I know they were like, this is a big deal, and you would look, and they all made movies with like insane budgets, and I'm like, man, if we were just a little bit younger,
Yeah.
it would have been us.
I mean, older.
It should have been us.
Right.
It should have. Guys, can I
Yeah,
start
if
a
we
kid-
were
Only we were
older.
12.
Right.
Yeah, I had these friends, and they basically basically what happened was it was 2005. YouTube had just begun, right? We know this.
I think it was 2006.
Yeah, they
It
made a
was
po-
the
they
year
made a Pokemon
2005.
video.
YouTube had just begun. you
YouTube.
know.
Wait,
uh,
what?
And they did a little. They sang the Pokemon theme song. They
I
got
said that
really
joke before you
popular.
said it, and then you just ignored me.
What?
Yeah, I said, and they sang a Pokemon song, and he just kept going.
That was like the Wild West of like internet content. Like early YouTube was like, it was like a complete crapshoot. We've talked about it so many
Why
times.
would-
on the
yeah,
podcast.
why
I
would
wanna
anybody
bring up
now
Smo-
wanna
Can I
watch
bring
that?
up Smosh? I saw a TikTok clip of like, not Ian, Anthony on like a podcast, and he was talking shit about the Smosh movie, as he should have, obviously. But he kept talking like the guy he was like talking to was like, yeah, did you think it was bad on like when you were on set and stuff? And he was like, yeah, I did. You know, we'd film a shoot like a scene, and I'd be like, I don't think that went as well as I would have imagined. In my head, I'm like, you're such a fucking liar. I know that guy thought he was making
You're a
comedy.
bitch.
fucking
You know-
I like Ian and Anthony from Smosh, but like in my head, I'm like, I know, you
like
did
'em.
not.
I love 'em.
think
Probably
that.
I'd kiss 'em.
awkward as hell.
I'd sleep with 'em.
though, to like be given that opportunity as like somebody who makes like Pokemon parody videos, and then somebody comes to you,
Makes
like a
2
studio
movies.
comes to you with like $10 million, and they're like make a
Yeah,
entire
and it's not
narrative
like
film.
anything like against them. Like they can look back on it now and be like, this movie sucked. And I guarantee you, hey, you come up what's us with that kind of money, we'll probably say the same thing. We made cinematic masterpiece, and like 10 years from now, we'll look back on it. That was a piece of shit. But I know on set, if you ask them or even ask us, you give that money, we would say it's pure gold.
Yeah, I feel like with Smosh, I always think Smosh would be the kind of people to be like that. In reality, I feel like, especially if you were like a actual actor and Smosh came up to give you direction, I think I would go home. I think I would
act crazy.
They had
act so silly.
One of the main actor that was
All right,
Stone
now say
Cold
shut up.
was Stone Cold Steve Austin. I can't imagine telling that guy how to act.
I don't even want to be near him. Like, he's
Stone Cold
fine.
Steve Austin?
He's fine. Like,
He's awesome.
I
Always got to get
why-
wrestling on the podcast.
Such a gag. Anyway, guys, we should make up the plot right now for the Nondescript Video Club movie, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's inevitable.
Well, first off, it needs awesome, super hot babes.
Oh, yeah. So, first of all,
That's the first.
2 hot babes for every arm in this room.
You know, how at the beginning of movies they have like the 10 billion fucking production companies. We should do that, but we also just have like awesome pictures of hot girls come up
Okay.
before the movie starts.
Yeah.
Just so
I think so.
we kind of get everyone on the right.
We have a James Bond-esque opening.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
James Bond style opening where the blood comes down
But it's
and then
It's
it's
a
calm.
Nondescript Video
But it's
Club.
Then we open with Qatar, the Middle East. We're on a military base and a Black Hawk chopper is approaching.
Oh, my God.
The pilot is not communicating, and it lands on the base and the army surrounds it, and
Right.
we tell it, step out of the chopper or we will shoot you. And then all of a sudden it fucking transforms, dude. Transforms into a giant robot and starts raiding the
Oh! And then, right, the general, they're under siege, right? And the commanding officer in the situation, he says, that's his little corporal guy runs up to him and he's like, "Sir, they're penetrating our defenses." And the general says, "Call in the Nondescript Video Club." And then it hard
Optimus
cuts to
Prime.
us here in the basement.
Getting
Yep.
a Purple Heart.
All
Yeah, and then
wearing
we
just
all
purple
get purple
hearts.
hearts.
I get Purple
We've
Heart.
come home from our tour.
We're all completely legless. We have no legs. Yeah.
Yeah, we've just graduated Master Chief, Senior Corporal, Captain
Yeah.
of the
Potty
Marines.
officer.
What kind of cameos will we
Potty
have?
officer.
And then,
You can have anyone
Yeah.
cameo in your movie. Who do you put in it?
Wallace and Gromit.
yeah, definitely. Definitely
Pay
Walls and
Ardman for
Gromit.
just a little animation.
I don't know who the
Um,
fuck that is. I want Wallace and Gromit.
Ardman is the studio that
I don't give a shit. I
animates
want Wallace.
and
I
Yeah.
want
Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit.
Never heard of him. I want Wallace.
I want Wallace. I'll do my business conducting with Wallace.
I want Wallace and not Gromit, but the Gromit mug.
Yeah, I don't actually want... No, what? Scratch it. I want the chicken guy from the movie they did. I don't know what their-
Chicken Run.
I never saw the movie because it looked scary as a kid, so I always changed the channel. But I know there was a movie
It
with
was
a
kind of a
chicken in
scary
it.
movie, yeah.
Dude,
Chicken
you
Little.
were terrified of all of movies.
Oh, the gamer. What can I tell you?
Oh, one thing I did
Um,
want to say about Shark Boy and Lava Girl real quick is I remember seeing that movie. I was the complete opposite of you, Luke. I loved that movie as a kid, but I remember seeing it in the theater.
Fuck.
And there's a part at the beginning when the kid's getting like chased on the playground by all the bullies.
Yep.
And there's a specific part I vividly remember where he like climbs up this rope structure, but like slips and falls and like his like legs land in between a rope and he like hits his balls and flips upside down and passes out. I remember watching that part and just like I remember seeing him being like, yeah, if you get hit in the balls, you'll pass out. That's what happens.
That's kind of true. I don't know if you guys ever. I feel like it's kind of true. It happened to me before, kind of.
Damn.
Did you? So in
hard
sixth
did you get
grade,
hit?
they have like.
God.
Did you guys ever do like sixth grade camp?
yeah, I did
Nah.
that.
Yeah,
we
we
weren't
went
allowed.
to what?
We weren't allowed.
Oh, bad kids in Howell.
Yeah, there was bad camp counselors the year before, so they canceled.
Oh, I wonder if it had to do
Camp
with my
counselors are
show.
fucking.
We did ours at the Howell Nature Center. Was where we did ours. And
Yeah, that's where we
I'd
We
imagine
did
that's where
ours-
you would go.
I have
We
too.
did
no idea
a
where it
day
was.
camp. We got like
It's in
2
Hollywood.
hours to go. For
I have no
camp.
idea. No, I know
Oh.
like where mine was. I know where the
I said, I
Howell.
don't know where that is.
I know where the Howell Nature Camp is.
Damn, you doxed them.
Is that? Did they have like a zip line?
They did, yeah.
Okay, so
was
it
a
might
zip
have
line.
even been the same place. I might have gone.
They showed you like animals, and there was like some bunks you slept in.
I only remember
Did the
zip
cha-cha
line.
slide in one night.
Wow.
I guess.
Anyways, what I was getting at, so like they have those like little bunks and you share them with like a bunch of people. I went to the bathroom to take a shower. Like I took a shower and I was coming out. They were playing hacky sack, and
Ooh.
some guy took it and he was gonna whip it at the wall, and I turned the corner and it hit me in the balls, and it just went.
Were you like? Were I
I just fell,
Fucking hit
and then like
marker.
everything went like white for a second.
don't know why. I imagine
Fucking
you walked out of the shower just fully naked into the
Yeah.
dormitory and just got.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was fully naked.
That was traumatic, actually.
I think some kid-
It's like 15 boys
Hey,
staring
kid,
at
could
my.
I have one? Could I have one of those?
Pretty sure some kid did that at my
I'll take
5th
one
grade
too. What is
camp.
it?
I don't know. I just got it because it had a cool.
It kind of looked like
logo, like a
MOTU.
robot
Sorry,
fighting
Ben. We
a
want to hear
dragon.
something cool happen. It kind of looks like master. Oh, you know what?
I don't
Ben, you
ever-
might like this.
I honestly don't know if I've ever gotten like a nasty hit to the nuts.
I won't like
I
it.
have, yeah.
I like
Godzilla.
like the kind that they show in
right.
in like Vince Vaughn movies.
That's
gonna hurt.
You say that.
And then
Fantastic.
he fucking keels over. Like
You
that has
say-
never happened.
You say that, but it's gonna happen once in your life. And
Vin-
like, it's gonna hurt. Like,
Vince Vaughn.
It's coming for you.
Vince Vaughn getting hit in the
Really?
balls is like a pre-made animation, and
Yeah,
Gary's
it's just
not. Like
loaded
it's
in,
like in any movie
You don't
Vince
have to
Vaughn
shoot it,
stars in,
Vince.
he has like a
Vince
button
Vaughn,
he
like,
presses.
has he been in a good movie?
Last movie I heard he was in was called
Psycho?
Psycho,
Yeah.
which was like
From 2002.
freaky. Oh no, no, no,
I
no,
was
no,
gonna
no.
say, Psycho
Freaky.
came out in like 2002.
He was in
or something.
Freaky,
Oh, I did.
which
wanna
was
see
like
that. I did
Freaky
wanna-
Friday, but she instead of swapping bodies with her mom, she swaps bodies with a serial killer. So Vince Vaughn.
Oh
that's
yeah,
hot
and it
teen
isn't it
year.
also
People liked
it's
it
the same.
to watch
Is it
it.
also the same actors?
as
is it,
Freaky Friday as Lindsay Lohan and
Well, I know it's not Lindsay Lohan, but is it Jamie Lee Curtis that's in it?
I don't
might
know.
be.
I
I didn't
didn't
see
see
it.
it. I don't think so.
I take it back. I said Vince Vaughn made a good movie. He was in one of the greatest movies of all time, Benchwarmers. So I kind of.
He was.
Dude, my best friend Ben Schwarmer.
Hey Vince Vaughn, if you're
Bench
listening,
warmers.
come on to the podcast.
We'd love to have
Like
you.
him.
This
I
is
could
our
easily ask him Benchwarmer questions for an hour.
this is our weekly. Every week we extend a podcast invitation to someone new.
Oh, we never did the fucking TikTok contest. Damn, we're 1 week off now.
Yeah, shit.
TikTok
No.
contest?
Yeah,
So-
remember with Zoe Deschanel or whatever?
What?
From,
Oh, dude.
she was in the
The,
director's
the Sweet Tarts
I don't know.
contest.
Xochitl Gomez.
Zoe Deschanel.
Fucking no, they look.
You have to know that's not who that
They
is.
look the same, dude.
Hey, no.
No,
They're not even the same race.
no.
We're remotely the
Oh,
same
no.
age.
Nerp. Nerp.
Oh, Axolotl.
Who's that
Gomez.
girl? It's Xochitl Gomez.
Sasha.
But yeah, every week we can make it like it'll be planned now.
Yeah.
It's like we'll extend an invitation, and then one day we will get our invited guest on.
We'll get our penis sucked.
We'll get
we
our
need
cocks
we need
sucked.
like, you remember how
Our collective penis.
We will get laid.
you ever watch like Top Gear where they do like every week they'd have like a guest and they'd do like a lap around the Top Gear race course or whatever. We need to do something like that where it's like every week we get a celebrity on and we make them do something ridiculous. They have to like
Like Fear Factor with Jane Lynch.
5-second cum challenge.
Fine, dude. When's she coming back? Yeah. She peaked in like 2010 or something.
Who's
Remember
Jay
Glee?
Lynch?
She's in
She's the
Glee. She
gym
was the
teacher
cheer
in
Oh,
coach.
yeah.
Oh, I like her. I used to watch Glee a lot.
She
as a
was
kid.
like the big. She was like
She was like the
blonde
Wasn't she in,
lesbian lady before
Yeah.
Kate
Wreck-It
McKinney.
Ralph. You ever
She
seen
was
Wreck-It
in
Ralph?
some like other.
She
shows.
was in Wreck-It
She was in
Ralph.
Wreck-It
She
Ralph.
was she Ralph? Was she wreck? Was
She
she the one who was like, I'm gonna wreck it?
Yes,
She
that
actually
was
played
her, I
Mario.
think.
Mario's not
I
in the
think.
movie.
I'm sorry.
So
Bowser's in the movie, not Mario.
Mario's not in.
No, he's not in it.
What?
It was illegal. Wasn't allowed.
Yeah, they called Nintendo.
That's just
Nintendo
absurd.
said, "Not interested.
The Pixels.
You can have
model.
Bowser. I don't care."
Remember Pixels?
If you looked closely, that actually wasn't
I don't know.
Bowser.
Did you
It's
see
actually-
that? Have you seen that?
Turtle Johnson.
Turtle Joe.
I saw a review.
I wouldn't mind. Like, I didn't see it, but I remember watching the
I'd
trailer
like it probably.
as a young man. I think I was probably like 15 or something, 16 or something.
Like,
Is that
whoa.
movie that old?
It's an old
I have
movie.
no
it's like
idea.
2012, 2013 for us.
I
Make
remember
a ton of,
watching the
like-
trailer and being like, "This shouldn't exist."
Isn't there like a short
Yeah,
guy on the
Mr.
team
Wong.
and they make a bunch of like
It's Peter
midget jokes the
Dinklage.
whole time?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Petey Dinkle.
Is it Peter Dinklage?
Pete the
Yeah.
Dink.
Oh, I was gonna say because
Dinklage.
Pixels.
They just make fun of Peter Dinklage
If
like
you're
the
listening,
whole movie.
leave a
right?
comment.
Oh, I was gonna say. I thought what you were gonna say was, isn't it based off a YouTube video?
Is it?
Pixel. Yeah, it's based off of a YouTube video that I think like Freddie Wong made.
Really?
Yeah.
It is. It is. Yes.
Wow.
I don't know if it was Freddie Wong or if it was Corridor Digital.
Oh, it might have been. It's one of them.
But they made a video where like Tetris blocks came down on like the Empire State Building, and when they formed a line, it like destroyed that portion of the building. It was
Why
actually a cool video.
Why can't we have a video like that where like 10 years from now, like some company will just pay us like $10 million to take such a basic fucking idea?
We have made
Uh,
it. It's called the whole milk
I
rat.
was
Just
gonna
wait
say-
10 years.
Why can't that
See
be?
you in 10 years.
Yeah, see you in 10 years. That's gonna be the
'Cause
next opening song.
Alfred Cornwall is going to be the next Batman.
Acorn's
Alfred
coming back. It's
Cornwall.
gonna be the next Marshall Mathers.
Marshall Madness.
It's Marshall
Madness.
Well, I think we hit to the point in the podcast where I try and pivot it to topics. One topic I
Yep.
want to bring up is the topics of movies. And I know there's a special boy on the cast, or boys, who wanted to talk about a movie they watched. But who boy could it be?
Computer.
Oh, put up computer, put up the best movie ever on the screen.
It's definitely not going to be Rango. It's going to be like Transformers Dark of the Moon.
Oh!
Night at the Smithsonian 3.
Dude, I just want to say,
Night at the museum.
I remember I think about this frequently when Transformers Revenge of the Fallen came out. I wanted to see that movie so badly. I was
Oh my
ready to
God.
fight to
Is
see
it
that
no
movie. To go
Transformers
see that
2?
movie in theater, the second
That's
one.
two. That's the
And
giant worm guy.
and yeah,
Think so?
I think so.
I saw that one. Yeah.
It's like a
Devastator. or whatever.
scorpion, though.
The
talking about the sandworm.
yes.
Yeah, it goes through like New York or something.
I remember my sister and her boyfriend at the time were gonna like go on a date to go see that movie, and I literally like forced
Third-wheeled it?
myself into their car.
Third wheel.
I third wheeled,
Take me to Revenge of the Fallen.
sat down in the theater and cried when Optimus Prime died.
Oh no!
Damn, I guess you never watched the 1980s
guy.
version.
It was like such a moving movie for me, man.
The 1980s version is horrible, dude.
It was
when Optimus
crazy
Prime
though.
died.
It was crazy
Don't
too
you
because he
love that
died.
movie?
He died like
He died of cancer in like a hospital bed.
in which one?
He's like,
It's time for
yeah, they had a huge hospital bed.
Dude, that's how he dies in the 80s one. He's like laying on a hospital bed and he has like the heart monitor hooked up. Like you can see his heartbeat. He's a
Sam.
fucking truck and he has a heartbeat.
Sam,
Well, it's the Allspark.
let me let me
the
go,
Allstate
Sam.
or whatever.
And then he dies and he turns completely gray and disintegrates.
on you. His Prime dies.
He
The
loses
saddest
all his
scene in
color
movie
like the
history.
Wizard of Oz, dude. He just like he turns gray.
Like his eyes close and they have that shot in like all dramatic movies have this shot when there's a shot of someone going and you know they're dead and their family goes like
Transformer in the background goes, Optimus! No!
Yeah,
Bumblebee like
that got stolen from Dragon Ball Super superhero movie. I'm not gonna say which character that happened to. That happened to
No,
a character.
please.
And then he got Thanos snapped away.
when I was actually so this is a question I've been asking for a few years, and I'd love to put it in like a public forum. It's to do with like the MCU canon. And I think since then the canon has changed pretty significantly. But at one point, there was the show Luke Cage, right, on Netflix. And
Yeah.
it was in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
And in the show Luke Cage meets Method Man, a member of the Wu-Tang Clan, which essentially canonifies the Wu-Tang Clan
Yeah.
in the Marvel
Yeah.
Cinematic Universe.
Right.
They exist. They're exactly the same Wu-Tang Clan that they were, or approximately, because he's still called Meth. Anyway, when
Big fucking
Thanos
hit, dude.
snaps, if
That's a big hit.
I was gonna
Smack him
ask
over here.
Kevin Feige
I'm
one
sorry.
question, I would ask him if during the Thanos snap, did Method Man
Did he?
survive?
Did he die?
Did he win?
How
the 50
much of the Wu-Tang snap?
How much of Wu-Tang is still there post-snap? Because that was my very first question when he did the snap. You know,
Oh,
Black Panther
Method
goes
Man.
away. I'm like, what is Method Man is in this world? Like, what does he
Just
think about this?
Some guy who is like obsessed with somebody goes to see the Avengers, and as soon as like Thanos snaps, they think of that person.
They're like,
No
what about
comment!"
Method Man? What if in Avengers Infinity War they cut to Method Man and he's like doing whatever.
He's like in the studio.
he's,
just,
just
oh
like,
shit!
he's like,
Okay.
yeah, that's fire.
Dude, how funny would it be if they just cut to a bunch of B-list celebrities getting snapped away?
I want to
There's
know.
like Frankie Muniz, like, oh
Yo.
fuck.
I mean, people who are canon in the Elon is in the MCU.
That's
He was
right.
in Iron
Elon
Man
Musk.
And he
too.
survived. He had an anti-snap collar that he invented.
Right. He actually saw it coming a
Yeah, the
mile
only person
away.
actually in his family that got snapped away was his transgendered son.
Does he have transgender?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. And they hate him.
Yeah, it's his son like a few weeks ago went like registered as being transgendered and stuff to piss his dad off.
That's funny.
No, he has to like not have his name anymore. He has to be like separated
Yeah.
legally from his
Oh.
father.
That
That was-
his last name can't be
Yeah, I remember
Stink
that. That was a
anymore.
while ago, though.
Maybe like a few months ago.
Ellen Stink. But yeah, just like I don't know
Elon
what it like. I
Musk.
can't remember any other celebrity cameos in the MCU, but like when they all.
I think
when
Robert
the
Downey
snap
Jr.
happened,
was
I'm
in
like,
it.
Wasn't it briefly?
Tom
How many
Holland.
Stan
Tom
Lees? I
Holland.
mean,
No, we're
Stan
talking
Lee
about-
clearly
We're talking
because
about
I
all
haven't
these
seen
Marvel
him.
shows and stuff. One came out this week.
Oh, did She-Hulk?
Yeah.
Bruh.
I've seen one clip of it.
This is the power Hulk goes, bruh.
Bruh.
Does he say?
Yeah.
bruh?
He literally
It's
goes,
so weird. Did you see the part before what you're talking about?
nah.
I
plays
saw it was
Fortnite.
She-Hulk going like, She-Hulk was like, yeah, we're stuck on this island together or something, and we have only each other to keep each other like entertained or something. And then he goes, bruh.
No,
He says,
I
"We're
think
only
she,
cut-"
well,
He sa-
he's,
and then she says, "We're only cousins, Bruce. It's fine."
technically,
Fucks another
And then the
Hulk,
Hulk
is it?
says, "We shouldn't be doing this."
and then he goes, bruh.
I got stuck inside the gamma radiation chamber. I'm halfway stuck in it. Oh no.
Help
me.
me.
Listen,
Hulk.
Hulk.
I know people hate on the MCU Hulk, and I defended him for a long time.
Do people
When I-
hate on him?
Yeah,
a lot
I know a lot of
People
people
liked
don't.
him. Everybody hated Edward Norton, right?
Yeah.
Well, now people reverse
like,
though. Now
out of all the
people,
Hulks,
now
he's
people
gotta be the
hate
most
Mark
liked.
Ruffalo's
People
Hulk.
fucking despise Mark.
Ever
Wahlberg's
since
Hulk.
they,
Mark Ruffalo.
ever since Endgame, people have hated Hulk. I feel
Yeah,
like
'cause
ever since they
he
made
doesn't
him
fight,
Professor
he's too
Hulk.
smart.
Now he just says
Which,
bruh
like,
all
yeah,
the
that's what I was
time.
gonna say.
Became
Like, I
Dr.
was
Hulk.
pretty cool with him being kind of dorky and lame. But when I heard him say "brah," and then they're like, "Yeah, they're
Bruh.
gonna do a Planet Hulk show," I'm like, dude, I can imagine that fucking guy going nuts, ripping people's head off.
Didn't they do a plant? They did like. They
No,
did
you're,
Planet
Hulk
you're thinking of
already.
Planet Sheen.
Yeah, I saying Planet Sheen.
Planet.
That's right.
Ultra
show-
Lord.
That show blew my mind as a kid. Planet Sheen. That was like the first sequel that meant something to me.
That was the.
What?
First
What
in
was
the-
the first sequel?
Planet Sheen.
What was?
Wait,
Well, no, that was the
first
that was
sequel
the
that
second
meant
sequel.
something to
Wait,
me.
That was
what?
the sequel to Jimmy Neutron.
didn't they do like a Carl version too?
No, they never got
Carl
made.
Ver-
Planet
Carl
Wheeze.
ver-
They're in the
Carl Island.
They're like in the very first episode, I think, for like 2 seconds, and they
Hey,
explain
Jimmy.
just to explain how Sheen gets to like a planet with a monkey or something.
He
Yeah.
stole one of Jimmy's rockets
Yeah.
or something.
Sheen gets his own planet. Carl gets a car.
Dude, Sheen gets
Carl-
launched away
Carl.
from. Sheen gets launched away from everyone that he knows and loves. He can't
Yeah.
he can't even like eat a cheeseburger. He's on a
Dude.
foreign planet and he's still like,
Oh, this is awesome.
Do you think
This
like
is
at
so
the end of
cool.
the show did he go back to Earth or was
No, the show got probably canceled.
so
I think yeah,
so
there's
is that
only one
so just like
season.
Sheen was just like he was gone
He's
like
stranded
he's
there.
dead.
He's
Like,
still
he
there.
never comes
Well,
on.
he
Back
has a
on Earth-
talking- He has a talking monkey.
back on Earth. Jimmy was probably just like
For
yo
sex.
where did Sheen go? And he's just
Dude,
gone. He's
Imagine
he's
a Jimmy
legally
Neutron
dead.
episode. Picture this. It's 20 years down the line. Jimmy Neutron works for the CIA, right? He's the top like researcher. He's super smart. He's a general in the military.
Spying on
Sheen
terrorists.
shows up with his armada of aliens.
yeah.
He's King
Jimmy.
Sheen.
I can't. I'll destroy you, Jimmy. Jimmy, it's been so long, Jimmy.
Well, wait,
Sheen
wasn't
wouldn't
there
kill.
wasn't there an episode?
But he's been
Please
corrupted by
don't
alien
do
blood.
that,
Sheen is Ultrazord would never do that. So
He's
Sheen
been
would
he has alien kin. He's been fucking and
Yeah,
sucking.
he's got like
He's got
legion
a
of
whole
alien
family.
children
It's
that
half
Also,
Sheen.
wasn't
they're all,
there
like,
literally-
green, but they've got the spiky
got the
bark
big
hair.
head.
With
Yeah,
the,
there was a fucking episode of something where Sheen had a giant head. Was
Sheen
that
turns
Planet
like
Sheen?
evil. No,
He-
that's like
no,
a
he
Jimmy
turns
Neutron
smart.
episode.
He gets like infinitely smart, and that makes him evil.
See,
He has,
Sheen's
like,
got it
lightning
in him,
his
dude.
head.
Sheen's got it in
I'll
him.
fucking kill you, Jimmy. I'll end your fucking life.
I don't think Sheen
Fucking
would do
try-
that.
I
You're
don't
just
know,
saying the
Sheen,
plot
don't
to
do
the
it.
last South Park special.
What?
That's how the last South Park special kind of was.
I watched the South Park special
I'm not
today.
getting Paramount Plus, bro. I'm
Well,
not
I didn't either, but how did I watch it?
Illegal.
illegal. Computer.
Illegal.
Play
Watch
the
the,
entire
um,
South
Play
Park
all of
special.
South Park.
Yeah,
I
just
watched
play
the
it.
5-part trolling episode. The
I fucking hated that.
the internet
that thing
trolling
sucked.
one.
I
Yeah.
hated
You've
the
seen
fucking
that?
Remember
That
Berries.
season was pretty doo doo.
It was like the whole season was one episode, and it was really
Yeah, it was like a. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
that
was,
was
it was pretty doo doo.
kind of like Arby and the Chief season 2. Same way.
true.
Ben, I want you to recap from episode 1, RB and the Chief.
Dude, I honestly
The lore.
I have no idea what.
Have you
when
ever
I-
seen
How
Arby
did
and the Chief?
Machinima-
I have, yeah.
change
When
your
I used to watch
lives?
Arby and the Chief, well, I've seen like half of it because I would watch it and I'd fall asleep in the middle of like the playlist and then just I'd wake up like in the middle of the next season. And it's not like I've got to go back and watch what I missed. No, I'm just going to fucking keep watching. It's like,
Dude, Arby and the
Duh.
Chief, I was afraid of it as a kid because like I was, I would love Machinima. I'd go on the website all the time, but I'd be like in the family room on the computer. One day, like my dad was in the room, and I put on a Arby and the Chief episode, and like within a minute, Chief was like, he said like the F word or something, and it was like.
What
Shut
the
the fuck up, you stupid bitch! And I just hear from behind me like, Cade. I'm like,
Oh God! I like.
No,
shut
Dad,
the
you-
fuck
I didn't.
up.
Oh God! I
watched
didn't realize
the
Master
show-
Chief swore.
I watched a show on Machinima called Sanity Not Included. I don't know if you guys have ever
Oh,
seen
I
that.
do remember that.
I never watched
I
that.
didn't
And
watch
like
it.
they did Machinima, and then they had like an animated ending and ending and starting, but it was like the two main characters, and they had a girl. All their girlfriends had massive boobs.
Oh yeah.
oh
That's
yeah. Oh
sick.
yeah.
That's all I
Oh yeah.
remember.
You guys remember Family Guy?
No.
See, they're doing a Family Guy movie.
Really?
I don't fucking know.
I'm not.
Probably not.
I'm not. I'm not.
Speaking
watching
of
Lois
movies-
gets hugers.
Did you guys see the new the possibly new cancellation from Warner Bro?
What,
Flash?
Boner, bro.
Like
No, the Batman trilogy they were gonna do.
the Robbie Pattinson.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Apparently
canceling
they're, apparently the rumor is they're just gonna cancel them all.
Damn.
some
That would
reason.
suck,
suck,
dude.
actually.
I liked that movie.
I want them to make another one.
You know, it's. I liked that movie, but when you said that, I just felt like nothing.
I was
Like,
kind of shocked.
yeah.
I feel like the last two,
I felt
the last
joy.
few, I felt joy.
Sick
few,
remote.
Goodbye.
DC movies they've done have been like pretty well received. I don't know why they would just like cancel them now, but I guess.
Yeah, I think they actually have just now started making good movies, and they're canning them all.
Yeah,
Seems
they
like,
Because
yeah, they're doing a switcheroo. Marvel
Mr.
and
Brother
DC.
declared that Batman was a squirmy little bitch, and
Oh.
they didn't.
You ever see the shirt
He said,
of the kid?
I don't want to see any more of that.
You ever see? You know what they should do? You ever see the shirt of the kid where it said, "If you see the police, warn a brother." And it showed
Yeah.
I was gonna buy that shirt, and then my aunt went, "You're not black."
I mean,
That's what I would have said.
Yeah,
actually. That's
And
Two
I didn't
ants.
understand. I didn't
Yeah.
understand it. So
I've only ever
like
seen black people wearing that shirt.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm glad she didn't let me go. I got like a Yoshi sweatshirt.
I could
instead.
only imagine.
Yeah, you gotta
teenage
pick between
boy-
the Yoshi
boy
shirt or the
laughing
Warner
at
Brothers.
that.
Can you imagine if I wore that in like school though?
Warner
I would've
Brother,
been
am I
fucking
right?
dumb.
Like you go up
Like
to
the
like a
company.
black student. You're like, "Whoa, Warner Brother.
Warner
am I
Brother,
right?"
am I right?
I thought it was funny.
Hey,
'cause
brother.
I went that was a joke on iFunny, so I thought it was funny.
No, my brother.
Wait, my brother. Wait.
There was a kid who used to wear a big old Heritage Not Hate shirt at my school with the Confederate flag on it.
Did you give him a high five every time?
No, people
Hell yeah,
would
brother.
steer clear of him. He was this big,
High five.
fat, ugly kid with
I
a
feel like it's
mullet.
always
Computer,
a
pull
big
up a
fat kid.
Pull up a picture of a
pull
big
up
fat
picture
loser.
of him.
There's a guy.
Pull up a
that
picture of a big sword, fat
I know
dummy.
from my high school that had a YouTube channel who's kind of like that. I'll plug his YouTube channel, Rusty Bearings 45. Computer, pull that up.
Dude, his name was Rusty.
Shut the fuck
His
up.
name was literally Rusty. I'm
Did
not
he
fucking
collect
with you.
fans? The Rusty Bearing 45 guy, the big Confederate guy, the fat dude, collects fans.
I don't know, but his name was Rusty. That
think
like
I
just
told you guys
awakened
about him.
something.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I follow his YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
there's a video on this kid's channel where he has a Confederate flag in the background. He's like, "Yeah, I just hooked up a ceiling fan. I want my neighbor to die so I can get his ceiling fan because it's the next nicer model of this."
I collect ceiling fans.
Can't wait for my neighbor to die.
That's what he said.
I feel like
That wet. That,
And yeah, he goes.
when
I
Hims is
offered him-
finally dead, I can own that
he
ceiling. I
goes-
can
he
finally
goes,
get my hands on
I
that
offered
ceiling
him
fan.
$100 and to
Ah, it's a
replace the
nice
fan, but
model.
he said no, he likes that fan. And I said, I can't wait for you
I'll
to die.
fucking kill. Would I kill a man for a
Fucking
ceiling
kill.
fan?
that's a big ass fan.
Yes.
So I know
Would I
every
poison
week
a man?
Yeah.
Every week I bring up
Would
how
I
I want to
send him
do
to
an
the hospital?
off the couch kind of podcast
Maybe,
on
that's a thought.
location. I forgot about this till now. It's 3 hours away from us. I don't know where, but there is a fan museum of just fans. We should do a podcast there.
That would probably be
Right,
the.
that'd be good.
You know what's like 2
The
hours
audio
away
would
from
be
us?
awesome.
Airsoft Fatty. You can track him down.
Yeah, I want to give on the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Hey, if you're Airsoft Fatty, this is our official not invitation of the week.
We're
Don't
uninvited
If
from the
You're
podcast.
not invited. I literally don't even know who
I'd
you
rather
are.
have Supreme Patty on the podcast than Airsoft.
Wait,
Fatty.
Luke, I actually need to. Have you not seen the Star Wars Supreme Fatty Jedi fighting video?
What, from
Is
fucking-
that the guy
the
that
iDub one?
iDubbbz made
Yeah.
a thing
Yeah.
on? Okay,
Yeah.
I've only seen the iDubbbz video. The
He
full
was,
force thing.
He sang the Star Spangled
He lives in
Banner.
Battle Creek.
Yeah, he sang the Star Spangled Banner at their boxing match.
And that was actually really funny because he couldn't get the words right.
Fucking
He
Spanish
fucked it
shit.
up 3
It's
times.
fucking stupid.
He really like, come on, dude.
Why do they all live? All those like weird freak people. I mean, he's not a freak person, but like Daddy Longneck and like Supreme. They all
He's
live
not
in
a freak
no,
person.
no, but Daddy Longneck is. They all live in like Battle Creek, Michigan, and shit.
Battle Creek is like, it's like irradiated, dude. It's like where
From
all
the Kellogg
Yeah.
factory. Like,
That's not there anymore.
Run
Get
off
over
from
it.
the Fruit Loops factory is
Did
fucking
you ever
killing
get a?
people.
Did you ever get a tour of the Kellogg's factory as a kid?
At school, yeah.
I did
Place is
the
fucking
Jiffy
dope.
factory.
They had like a giant playscape and stuff, and then you could get
That's
cereal.
cool.
It's pretty cool. I hate. Anyway, I saw a video about Supreme Patty on TikTok. I guess he's still around somehow. and he was like,
Supreme Patty or Airsoft Patty?
Supreme Patty.
The guy
Oh
with
my
like
God.
the squirt lemons in his eyes.
yeah, but he doesn't have any of the like shit anymore
Pete, I just got an email.
from Supreme Patty.
Justine wants to be on the podcast.
Oh,
Dude, if Supreme Patty was in the
Superwoman I wants to be on the podcast.
I saw, anyways, in his video, he goes up to some guy in some like mall in Michigan, and he goes like, "If I shaved your head and gave you $1,000, would you do that?" And he went, "Yeah." And then they did
Who
it.
wouldn't do
And then he just walked
that-
away.
Everyone
and then the
should do that.
security guard just looked at him and looked at the pile of hair, and the guy who just got paid went, "I'll clean it." That was the fucking TikTok. It had like
That's
500,000 views.
That's worthless.
Supreme
I mean,
Patty-
who wouldn't- if you showed me $1,000, you were like, I'll just to shave my head.
Oh no, it wasn't to shave his head. No, it was no. I missed it. I
It was
missed
to
it.
have his
He-
dick cut off.
Shave his
he
balls.
actually gets circumcised in the mall. No, he like spin a wheel and they all had really.
foreskin
is
just out on this fucking.
Yeah, like a huge
Yeah,
sign that just
they
says
spun
free
like
surf.
a wheel and had like shitty haircuts on it, and so he just got a shitty haircut. That's what it was.
Oh,
Yo, dude,
shitty
$1,000 to give you a bris right now.
Yeah.
Dude, if Supreme Patty was within a 5-foot vicinity of me, I would probably kill him. Like,
Guy-
Why?
I don't think there's like
The
just
redeeming factor.
there's no redeeming qualities
What
about
was
that
the-
person.
There was a fat guy who'd always get hit in the nuts. What was his name? Like,
Wee man.
Kevin James.
Fat guy,
that is
nut,
it.
fat guy
No,
nuts.
Wee Man's dope. First of all, and he's not.
Yeah, I think
fat.
he used to ride a Segway.
No, I think some fat. He's like super fat. Dude had like 3
And he'd get
wives.
hit in the balls.
Ben,
Yeah, they would like throw a ball. That is nuts.
Ben, what sound do you
No.
think you would make if you got an adult circumcision?
Why are you changing the subject? from what I'm
adult
saying?
circumcision. If I was actively like in the process of getting circumcised, I'd be like, wow!
There was a.
That was good.
That was a really good noise.
I alluded-
That was actually pretty
I know.
convincing.
I alluded to this a little bit earlier in the podcast. I was listening to like a podcast from like 2006 or something, and in one of the episodes, they talk about how one of their friends, when they were 12, got circumcised,
Oh my god.
and he couldn't get erection. So I guess they give you like a smelling powder, and you have to smell, and it kills your erection. And so he was saying that like they would be in the car, and then they would smell this. And then they would go like, "Yo, what's getting you hard?" And he went, "No, it fell and opened."
Wait, what? He would
Wait.
smell it and get hard?
No, like it would make you not get hard.
Oh.
Oh, I'm imagining
Hard.
I'm imagining you got a boner and you smell that and it just goes
That's what it has to be.
like the
like literally as soon as you said that, I heard that noise
I
in
was
my
also
head.
picturing for a second that the doctors needed you fully torqued to give you a circumcision. Imagine.
All right.
You just have to be
All right, young man.
rock hard.
Rock
to get-
hard for like the entire
Just from
procedure.
soft, the doctor's like,
Imagine your
Like-
dick is just sticking straight up and they're just working at it like a cob of corn.
was gonna say is- Imagine you get like that
we
kid
gotta
gets
shuck this baby. Like, we gotta
that
fucking-
kid gets circumcised at like 12 or 13 when he's hitting puberty, and he gets a boner and it fucking rips his stitches off in the middle of class, and just the blood goes everywhere.
Oh,
Like,
poor
he had to
kid.
do it for like I think like 4 months.
Why did
or
he get it?
something.
Why did it take so long? Why,
I know the first
circumcise him. Do it when
the
he's not gonna
first
fucking
splooge
remember
after
it.
taking that powder. I know is just
Dude, I would be
Just-
fucking mortified, dude. It's like it's got
Dude,
no brim,
If
and
I
then
could
it's like,
remember my circumcision,
and then your doctor goes,
Good time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be thinking about anything else.
dude, I wouldn't have to
Like-
touch my penis again, dude. It would be like the doctor said, you'll tear your stitches off if you get an erection. Like, I don't want to touch my penis, even if it's good.
I'm literally shriveling thinking about it. Like I'd like have to.
I'm
close,
literally
like,
I'm
I mean, I
my
don't
foreskin is growing back just thinking.
get- I'm the opposite. Like, I'm grossed out usually when I think of like penis like torture. But like, I don't know, getting circumcised. I mean, I wouldn't do it now, but it's like. It's just like a fat of skin just gets like slit, you know.
what if your foreskin grew back? It was like a haircut. Like
Oh, you
every
gotta
like
do it
3
every
months,
couple
you'd be like,
months.
"Oh man, my foreskin's getting out of whack. I need a trim."
God, I haven't had a circ in a whole year, dude.
Alternatively,
Dude, I'm like down to my knees.
Yeah, you're
It just keeps
down to my knees
growing.
is fucking tube skin. Almost like a wizard sleeve down there.
Oh, dude, you see some like just dirty ass dude walking down the road, and he's got like a big flap of skin hanging out of his ankle.
Oh man, that guy.
That's
Yeah,
just-
yo, get circumcised.
Hey,
Yo,
man,
bro,
That's nasty.
You dirty hobo, get fucking circumcised.
Yo, bro, might want to get circed.
You, like step on it behind him, and he trips and
You
falls
just,
over.
oh no.
Go to Supercut to get the haircut and circumcision.
Yeah, it's like a combo at Great Clips.
We go to
The 3
what
for
was it?
1. You get the haircut,
I
pubes,
don't know if
and
this is
foreskin.
I don't know if this is like a regional thing or if this is nationwide. Remember Lady Jane's?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one in my hometown.
Yeah, I don't know if to talk about. You go to a
Lady
Lady
Jane's haircut for men.
I think
You're
so.
getting circumcised from them, and you get a little hard on, and it slits your penis.
Get it.
Just
Well-
a trim today? Oh no, a circumcision. Please.
Yeah, full circumcision, please. I have a date tomorrow.
That's gonna look presentable for a wedding tomorrow. Give me the,
Yeah.
give me the
And-
work.
I'm
It's like-
getting married tomorrow, so.
And the like
Please,
the
full
barber like
circumcision.
talks to you like just like a barber does. It's not like a surgery. They're just like, how's it
Imagine,
going?
Down there,
How's the
just
kids?
chopping it up. Like,
imagine back in like the.
so do you go to school and you're like,
Yeah, I'm majoring in biology.
Dude, imagine how awful it would be back in like the Wild West, the old like barber shops back then. It'd be like, so what will be today?
Oh,
Sit down, drop trout.
Yeah, they got the lathe.
Sweeney Todd. No, there's
Drop.
gonna be a bunch of accidents.
Drop trout.
Drop trout.
And
I
that's
know
why
they
Lay it
lifted
all
up the
out on
ball.
the table.
Just to, now we'll
Yep.
just do a quick ball inspection and lift up the shaft.
Oh,
That looks
yeah.
good.
Got some
Might want
hair
to get
on
that
there,
checked
but
out sometime, but
We'll deal with it next time. Your next visit. See you next week. What? 10 cents more and I'll squeeze one out. Pete seems disengaged with
I'm
our
bored. I
penis
don't know.
torture
I feel like we hit all the
conversation.
jokes we could hit. What I really want to talk about is Rango.
Oh!
Heyo!
I think
Rango
Rango's-
was a good movie. It was
I didn't
fun.
actually watch it. I just want to talk.
I
about
think
it.
I
it's
watched it.
it's really interesting because like there are some movies that are like landmarks in animation. Like I can think
Yo, it's like
recently.
$40. Sorry.
Someone doesn't want to talk about
Recently,
Rango.
I was thinking about like Into the Spider-Verse and how like 7 movies since then have just been like blatantly kind of taking influence from that. And Rango is like this. It was a successful movie, right?
I don't
think
think
Oh.
that's
we-
successful.
I
I
mean,
think
it wasn't
kinda
like
bombed.
not successful. I don't think it bombed, but
And-
it was just like a regular.
Yeah.
Well, it had
movie
this
theater movie.
awesome, unique aesthetic that is like no other movie looks like that.
It was
That-
very cool.
That's what I was.
And-
That's kind of like what I always thought about. It's like if you look at every like animal animation movie that came after it, which for the record, I hate literally like not every, but most animated animal movies I like
Like,
despise. They're like the bane of my existence. Oh, psst.
Oh, somebody has to move their car.
Ah!
I got you.
You know,
Is it the
we're
right
actually at a clean 57.
All
Whoa!
we can wrap it up
So
here.
would you mind giving us like 3 minutes? Oh my God!
We gotta go now.
You guys, we're on an absolute time limit.
All right, so basically, Rango was awesome.
Rango's
it's a great
just for
movie.
watching.
You should watch Rango. It was a
Yeah,
landmark. Best movie of all time.
Best movie.
I have to
Kate
pee
has
really
pee
bad, so I'm
so
gonna head out early.
bad.
Moved a car.
Anyway, guys, this has
Thanks
been
for-
Dragon Ball Z Vince Vaughn Circumcision Hour.
Check out our next episode when we talk about Vin Diesel, Naruto.
I will actually talk about Vin Diesel for hours if
And
you
Vin
want.
Diesel.
So, you know, everybody has to do a unique sign off right now. I'm Luke, and I'll meet you on the road.
I'm Kate, and I will see you. Bye.
I'm Ben.
And this has
And
been.
this is awesome. Everything is awesome.
This isn't really a unique sign off, but I wanted to say before we ended it, check out the supercut. We're doing a weekly supercut of the live footage if you want to watch live footage, edited to perfection by Luke. And speaking of live footage, did you know they did a live action Dragon Ball Z movie?
Oh, come on.
Dragon Ball Kai? No, that's
Evolution.
Evolution, right?
Kai was the spin-off show that's not canon anymore, where Goku goes back into Kid Goku form, so they could nerf him. See, Luke can't cut it because he hit his head.